Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Right to the air is Daniels.
And his first look is incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniels. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
We're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
Hey, smash front. Here we go, here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Kobe Bryant, who was there to stop him for a loss.
At the 47-yard line.
19-18.
Throwing now is Daniels.
To Barkley on the check down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 12. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Mustang 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got the Michigan man posting Loveland.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
This will be caught at the 2.
And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Swift will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. So here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than...
All his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Raiders' 21-yard line.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Eric Stokes.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams.
His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Got his man, it's Thornton.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
This defense for the Bears, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
70 Ranger. Ready? 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70.
And he is caught. And
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 55 yards.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Looking long for Thomas. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
To throw, it's Williams.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock it down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels.
And that is incomplete here.
The Raiders are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Now Daniels completes this one to Thornton.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
46-yard line.
To throw is Daniels.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, it was out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that it'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Hey, check that. Street. Let's go.
A first down carry for Barkley. And not much of a hole as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And he'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Williams looking to do it himself. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chin puts it off. Past the 20. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready, set.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Panther Street.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, Raiders. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's It's now 17-14.
Bears 14.
The Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
To throw, Williams.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Raiders 17.
Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going to go up top again. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here's Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out ahead, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event,
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Across midfield.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs, and have that relentless. Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss. To the air, Williams.
This is caught. Touchdown. Cole Kmet, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go well for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Daniels from the gun on third down.
And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Throwing is Williams. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in to get some points.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
a gain of 11 on the play.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
First down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now the rookie's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
So that potentially a turning point here this 3rd quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
The extra point by Gain is up and good.
And that makes it a 28-24 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to attack.
The 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete.
That's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Looking to put a drive together.
Check that. Street. Let's go. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley to about the 23.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half, seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19.
Here's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 47 yards.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
19 tight. 18, 5 in. 70 Ranger. 19 Lion. Cup 19. Cup 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
No gain on the play.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the point after try for Santos. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
It's the score, Bears 31, Raiders 27. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Come on, set up. Hey, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, up.
Back to throw. Daniels. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Back to throw again. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
19, 18, Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Bears 31, Raiders 33.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this.
And now off to the races down the right side.
DeAndre Swift.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Street, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Trap 60. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And this offense on third down today, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Now Daniels.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 42. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Daniels looking to throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jeremy Chinn, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
From the gun, here's Williams.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass complete, Rome Odunze.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And he is going to have the Bears first. And that should be the capper.
Now, there was a time when I would have been upset at teams throwing the ball with a big lead late, but I've evolved a little bit. I've come around. Ultimately, they're looking for first downs, and if they think the air is the best place to do it, then so be it. In addition, you probably got a quarterback that's a nice bonus if he keeps completing passes. So they want to keep throwing the football? Fine by me.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Jeremy Chinn there defensively.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams.
This is caught. Touchdown Bears.
Colston Loveland.
29 yards.
And the Bears have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
Santos lining up.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Bears 49, Raiders 33. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Rangers. Ready? Let's go. Bronco 80.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got some space here.
He's on his way.
And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the